we're almost out of time, but appreciate you joining in, Mayuresh, and filling us in with all that advice on a lot of stocks. We'll see you on Markets Forward in just a bit. By the way, just keep an eye out on a few stocks. You have IMFA that's seeing a lot of selling pressure. That's moved to the low point of the day. Lack of good news, lack of positive numbers, and lack of that corporate action announcement as well. That's where the stock is selling off. On the flip side, NBCC, stock now at the high point of the day. Pyramid Pharma up close to around 10%. Reliance Infra is another one actually that's up close to around 3%. Remember, the stock has corrected 350 to around 240. But it appears a large seller is getting cleared out on Reliance Infra. So that's why, in fact, that one on high volumes, it's up close to around 3% as we speak. Other big movers in trade, IFB Industries. The stock is down close to around 14%. Big selling pressure is what we're seeing on that name. On the flip side, Anand Raj bounces back. Orient Pro bounces back. Both of them up 10% apiece. You have Syrma SGX that did very, very well in today's trading session. Rocket move out there. TVS Motors builds onto those gains. And Shriram Finance went through a month of underperformance, but that's returned to its winning base, up close to around 4%. BEL as well, up 3.5%. Tata Motors ahead of its numbers, up 3.5%. And SBI Life up 3.5%. Trend, that saw a one-way correction all the way from around 8,000 rupees to around that 5,500 rupees odd. That popped up in trade. Bajaj Auto as well, firing away, kick-starting the engine. That stock going home with good gains. Maruti Suzuki, a little bit nervous after its numbers, but keep in mind the stock had already had a run-up of close to around 10% or thereabouts.
What a perfect day, Nigel. The bell goes off. We've ended at the highest point. We're now just a notch up below the 23,200 level as well. It's been an absolute good comeback by the bulls. 345 points higher on the Nifty. Bank Nifty looking stellar, and the Midcap and the Smallcap index also retaining plenty of gain today. The bulls will want to see more of these days for sure. For the timing, the bell is gone, so we have to take your leave on closing bell. But Nigel and I are still very much here. Markets Forward coming up right after this quick break.